I don't know how heavy I want to go today, so we're going to find it out together. But we're going to go decently heavy.
Yeah, she does I don't know what she does, but it's
so I can get some decent rep out of this. Don't miss. Alright, y'all know what we do every single time after the JM. Now we're gonna do some close grip bench and we're gonna that motherfucker out, you know what I mean? We're gonna rep out some decent weight. So let's see what we're gonna go to today. This is always just feeling it, seeing where we're gonna go. We never really have a set number. You don't want no slipping or gliding anywhere. Let's see how 265 feels. We're only really doing doubles, right? I might be killing a little bit of power in doing it, but I don't necessarily mind too much because I'm not gonna go stupid fucking heavy. I kind of wanna go for 300 today, or around that number, and see how many reps we can pump out with that. We might do one set, or we might do two. That all depends. But I mean, it's moving kind of nice right now, which I'm really happy about. It feels kind of fluid. So we'll run this for 2. Depending on how this feels, is gonna be the denominator for colligator. You know, this is gonna be the figure out set, you know? Oh, little miss groove right there, I slept, but that moved kind of nice. Right there is a perfect example of why I like to kind of have like a filler set, right? And fill out the heavier weight and how my body is reacting to it. Because that small miss groove with my right hand, I'd rather have that in the filler set than have that in my working set, because that's gonna cut into at least a rep. You know, I'm at least gonna waste a rep trying to readjust my hand. Now, if I have a filler set that's some heavy weight or decent weight at the time, and have that little small miss groove, it'll be way easier to then condition my body, like, hey, do it this way, for when that working set comes. You know what I mean? Come on. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it, but I like how that moved. I'm sorry, but you thought we were done pressing? This is how you get a big bench, buddy.
Show you how I've trained to be the world's #1. I hope you're ready, but it's going to be rough. Like I said, it's blood and guts.
Она же, нiggas basically this is the process. You go in the gym, if you put your body under more stress than it used to, this is an important thing. Your body doesn't react unless it has a reason. It has to have a reason to adapt. Regiment and this discipline and this pushing all the time got me to be to where I was dreaming of, so it was hard for me to turn the switch down. I built a physique that muscle mass and condition and so on that nobody had seen before, and I did this by doing it my way, by training in this way and always pushing and always pushing. So if you get to be from a little basement gym in Birmingham to go to America and beat all the best bodybuilders in the world, which nobody could believe that you can do, using this approach, using this method, it's very hard. So average workout was 45 minutes, yeah. If you're really giving 100%, then 45 minutes to an hour really is the maximum that you can train like that before you just start, you know, your intensity level starts going down. But if you train like this, you won't want, and you can't train 6 days a week. You will, after 1 week, be destroyed.
I could look for you. Why don't you?
Promise yourself that you will not ever be a failure. You have to marry this thought pattern. So when you get to this point, I don't care if you're on your deathbed, you're dying, hurts, anything, you have to promise yourself before you get there that you are not going to go home a loser. I would rather die than acknowledge to myself that I'm that loser. There is nothing that I won't do. There's nothing that I won't do to avoid being a loser. If you think you could have done more, you're a loser. I do not ever go home a loser like that. I should have could have. Yourself, make a promise to yourself. You will never go there and do that. Like death. The nice thing about bodybuilding, you're not just competing with another human. You're not trying to dominate another being. You dominate yourself. To dominate yourself, you better promise yourself that you will go the distance each and every single time. And in the face of death, in the face of failure, 5 more reps, in the eyes of dying, you'll figure out a way to get there. In the eyes of failure, if you don't think you can do it, don't. If you are doing it, you wonder why you're not getting the results you should be getting. You would like to do. This is what you got to do. This is what you have to do. There is no question to be to this point in your life. There's no question. this is what I gotta do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get results. Or I'm not gonna do something else. You decide. This is what I do. You are the muscle. The muscle, you're an addict. Muscle is an addict.
Another 3, come on.
Muscle is an addict for tension. Muscle is an addict for stress and tension. When you get to the gym, you're the addict. You're the muscle. Life as you know it is all you are is muscle. Tension is muscle. You're thinking about that muscle. All that matters and all you care about is tension, going after each and every single rep and executing each and every single rep and getting more. You're getting 5 more reps when you're done. And even getting 5 more reps when you think you're done. Then when you achieve failure,
come on.
fall in the rack. Do some
Many as you got.
You can't hang on the bar anymore, and somehow you do. But it falls to the ground. That's a huge indication. If it's set, it might be over. This is what you have to do. You have to get this much, otherwise, why are you doing this? No. Even if you're lucky, you get some small maximum, maybe results. But if you dress nice, maybe you eat the protein. You have to demand it. You have to promise yourself. Going to the gym. You want success. You want results. Do something about it. You just keep going for it. You can't expect this to happen because it's hard. You just expect it to happen because you're eating some protein and all that stuff. You have to take action. You have to demand it from the universe. You have to demand it from your workouts and insist that it happens right now, here and now. And without that kind of lead up, you're spinning the wheel. You're just pretending to be some kind of bodybuilder or something like that. Week before the gym, week before the workout, you have to be thinking about the workout. Days before, you have to just all of a sudden date what it's going to be. The night before, especially as you're eating your meal, you're going over your head, you're rested, you're fully glycogenated, and you have a good workout. You have to expect a good workout. You can't just think it's you have to already have practice.
Come on, 2 more.
In your mind. Imagine what the going to feel on your hands and on your back. You have to have this kind of mental rehearsal to get any kind of results.
Last one.
You just can't go to the gym there. I'm here, I'm going to do a few of these and a few of those, and take your pre-workout and all that stuff. You have to do a lot more to show up. The night before the workout, okay? You're thinking about it, vision for it, you practiced it many times, multiple times already the week before. Even though before the week before, you've already thought about it in your mind to some degree, you had some kind of reference point, you had some kind of daydream. As you progress to the night before, you think about what's going to happen. You've already done it. You think about how you're going to bring it to fruition, how you're going to bring it to reality. You go over the daydream in your mind.
I could have gave a little more. I hate to know that I gave up. I hate it so bad I'll never do it. I don't care if I'm sick and throwing up in the gym. I'll keep going. So I can leave the gym and go. I did it. I gave. Giving it everything you have, a little more.
Start doing the forearms. do pronations first, and then,
Feel good about me.
well, not pronation, what's this? Real something, and then we'll do pronations, and then we're probably gonna do the kind of like W bar on bicep curls.
You're anxious, your heart's beating faster.
We're not gonna do any crazy weight for this small
You get
muscle.
there.
You don't really need to.
It's like you're a kid and they
You wanna
give
use,
you,
like,
there's the machine, there's the squat rack, or there's the exercise I'm doing
13,
over there.
13 pounds.
When you're warming up, when you're stretching, you're not just stretching. You're getting in the mood. You're getting ready to accept the challenge. You're getting ready to do what it's going to take. And it's going to take all of you. It's going to take every ounce of your being, everything you got. And if you give it any less than everything you totally got, and you're not totally spent, you're not doing enough.
That feels good.
When you get to the point you got 5 more reps, you get 5 more reps, but then you got 5 more. And somehow, by some act of God, and you're praying to God that you have to get 5 more reps, you do and you will. Whenever you got 5 more reps, usually you have 10. You can't just say, oh, okay, I got 5 more reps. It has to be 5 more reps. It has to be everything within you has to be able to go to the table, go to the bar, go to the rack, go to the exercise you're doing and demand it, insist it. And you have to become the muscle. On the way to the gym, you have to start getting those sweaty palms. You have to start getting anxious. If you don't get anxious anymore, all you do is listen to some kind of music or something like that, and you're just thinking that you're doing it, you're not doing it. Turn around, go home. That's what it is. Do something else, take up another sport. Something that's not so hard. You just can't show up, you just can't pretend. You have to demand from the workout that you're going to get results, and you have to have workouts in your brain already before. You have to have the results already in your brain before you even get there. You have to expect success because you rehearsed it in your brain, in your mind.
Of the thousands of comrades and the tens of thousands of enemies, you were the only one who made me forget